Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Welsknight's Realm. And in today's episode, well, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that 1.9 does not necessarily break this Enderman farm, but it does make it a whole lot less efficient. So, that's kind of unfortunate. It used to be that I could just, click like this, but you'll notice that none of the Endermen are actually dying when I do that. And that's because you can't spam click anymore and do any decent amount of damage. So I can spam click them with a sword and potentially kill them. But if I just spam click them with a fist, I can't really kill them all that quickly. I did find out something else pretty cool though, and that is that when you combine things like this is gonna cost 15. When you combine things in an anvil, oh, did I forget to bring them? I did. Oh man, that's okay. They're back at the other base, or no, I'm wearing them. Here we go. I did a little bit more exploring in the end, over in the end cities and the islands, and found this that's got protection 4 and mending on it. And it's actually possible to combine this like so. And now I will have boots with mending, depth strider 3, feather falling 4, unbreaking 3, and fire protection 3. So those are some really nice boots. And essentially, if you can find armor that has mending on it, you can combine it with a whole bunch of other stuff and basically never have to repair your armor again and never worry about losing the enchantments. Because what mending does is it will repair your armor when basically using experience. So that works out pretty well. And now these are like super boots. These are like the best boots I could possibly have. Although it looks like I lost the protection 4, which is sad. But I'll take the rest of it. Depth strider 3, feather falling, fire protection. Yeah, those are some good boots. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the village, guys, and I'll meet you over there. All right, guys, I am back. I found something else while I was in the end as well. It turns out that at the very front of the end ships, where we found the elytra last episode, there was also a dragon head that I totally missed last time, but I got it. And look at this, when you're running around, it actually moves. Is that not awesome or what? So yeah, dragon head. I'm going to go ahead and put that back before I get carried away. But what I want to do in today's episode is I want to experiment a little bit with some of the new blocks, specifically the purple blocks, which I believe you get by smelting chorus fruit, I think. And then you use the chorus, whatever, the other one, the chorus flowers, I believe, to make, let's just try smelting this. Actually, let's put 8 of them in there. And what does that spit out? Popped chorus fruit. Okay. Let's just put, actually, let's not put all of it in there. Let's just put some of it in there. And let's see how this works out. So once we get 4, I think you can then combine those into the purple blocks, right? Yeah, and that makes 4 blocks. Okay, so those actually aren't too expensive. That's not too bad. Because it's 1-to-1 for the fruit, and the fruit's really easy to get. Now, on the other hand, growing new ones, that's a little bit harder. So let's take a look here. If we go and grab the fruit. Oh, I've got fruit. Oh, here they are, the chorus flowers. I believe those can only grow on endstone. I want to check and see if they grow on endstone bricks as well. Let's just take a look. If we come down here, first of all, can I plant that here? No. Can I plant it over here? No. Okay. What if I take the derp, derp to derp, herp to derp to derp. That, oh, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Whew. So that's a bad place to test this. Let's go somewhere else. I think we'll head over to the fields. The fields have lots of unused space without caves that I've hollowed underneath them. I don't have to worry about falling through the ground over here as I'm testing. So let's see. If we come over to, I don't know, we'll say right here, and we take that out and put down an end stone. Can I place that? Yes, I can. And I believe that will then grow into the full-on chorus plants, I think. Okay, so can I place it on end stone bricks? No. So only on end stone, it looks like. So, let's not do that. So let's do this. Let's go... I want to go away from the village a little bit because having all this purple is going to kind of ruin the aesthetics of my village. Not really going to be a good look. Let's maybe just come over here and we'll go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll grow 5 of these. And they kind of grow in every which way. Maybe I'll have to find some other ways to kind of experiment with this, but if we put down our end stone like this, which is, I know it looks super bad, that's okay, this is only temporary, this is just kind of experimenting, there we go, so that's already started growing, and those will kind of grow off and do their own thing, yeah, alright. So we'll come back to that later on in the episode. Let's go ahead and cook up the rest of our chorus fruit so we have a nice supply of purple blocks. And then we're going to start our project for the day. All right, guys, I am back, and I'm just kind of getting ready here. I think I want to lay out a color palette. So I know I want to include purple just because I really, really want to try and find a way to make purple look like even remotely okay, which could be trickier than we might think. But I want to give it a try. So let's grab a few different things. Also, let's actually smelt up a decent amount of this as well. There we go. Because I think nether brick might be the way to go. I have kind of an idea. What I want to be working on, I haven't actually even told you that yet, have I? What I want to work on is the nether portal and the tunnel that is in the nether and connects everything up. Now, let's go into the nether and just see what we can kind of come up with here. I have a few ideas. I do want to make a few end stone bricks. Which, by the way, I actually really like the end stone bricks. I think they could look good in a lot of different things. They're a little bit light, but I think they could go really well with maybe like sandstone or birch or some of that kind of stuff. But anyway, here is our portal. And I think the first thing to do is decide what we want behind the portal. So let's take out all of this stuff. There we go. And let's start figuring this out. So maybe what we'll do is behind the portal we can put nether brick. I want something nice and dark. So I think nether brick would be a good fit. Looks a little bit better than the nether rack, at least in my opinion. So we're good there. And then these walls. Now, I need to decide if I want to keep this tunnel too wide like it is now, or if I maybe want to expand it a little bit. Because if I'm going to put all the time in to making this nice nether brick wall look all fancy, I think I want it to look good, and I don't think I really want to tear it up later. So maybe what we can do, here's kind of the thought that I'm thinking. We want a nice, easy pattern, something that's really simple to repeat, and I don't want to use the purple too much, because it's kind of a gaudy block. It's very clashy. It's kind of like granite or any number of other blocks that really only work in very specific circumstances. So what I'm kind of thinking is maybe we just do something like that. And that actually looks all right. Just, use it as kind of a highlight block, if you will. Maybe we could even work a little bit of it in down here and up here. And let's just see. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we could, oh, no, that looks worse. If we put the torches there, that actually looks worse. So, that might work. Let's go ahead and carve this section out so we can make it match. There we go. And let's try that. Now, I just realized that doing this would extend it to a slightly larger passage than what we had previously. So it would be 4. Not sure entirely how I feel about that. Also not sure about the massive quantity of nether brick that I'm going to need to make this work. But if we do something like this... Yeah. And then we can take you, tear that out, and just try the purple there as well. And that would basically just get repeated all the way down. So like this would once again be the nether brick, like this. And then the pillar, and then the purple, like so. And it would pretty much just go like that the whole way down. Do I like that? I don't know that I do. I mean, it's all right. It's not bad. But I think it still needs a little something. So maybe we look at some other ways to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I just want to do this little section so I can get kind of an idea of what I'm working with as far as other minor details go. So to be like that, basically. We'll grab all these extra blocks as they fall out. There we go. So we get maybe something like that going. Okay. That's not terrible. Now, we need to do something with this floor for sure. And this is going to have to be changed as well. So let's just, we'll say this is our cutoff. This spot right here, that's our cutoff point where the tunnel kind of goes and does whatever it wants. So let's go ahead and tear this up. Redstone and all. There we go. And I am completely and totally out of space. Let me head back to the house quick and drop some stuff off, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I am back. So we've got kind of our tunnel right here, which looks alright. This ceiling definitely going to have to be changed as well, though. Just looked at that, and I was like, oh, that's ugly. That's got to go. So we'll tear all of that up. And there we go. Okay. So this is kind of our area to work with. Now, one thing that I like to do, or that I would like to do anyway, would be something with this. I kind of wish this nether portal... How do I want to do that? That is the question. Let's take this shield out of our inventory as well. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take nether brick across like that, too? No, I think that's too much. I also think I need more nether brick. Holy cow, I'm already out. Man, All right. Well, tell you what, guys. I'm going to smelt up some nether brick, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys. I am back. I've got myself some nether brick. I got all the materials that I think I'm going to need, or that I might even consider wanting, and we're going to give some things a try. So let's make a couple of nether brick stairs, and let's try this first. Let's go stair, stair, and then this would be a stair, and that would be a stair. Kind of like this. I'd have to do something back here. Although we could maybe just put obsidian there. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Yeah, actually I don't mind that idea. The other thing we'll do then is we'll take slabs and go like that. Kind of coming across the top. And let's do this one too. So I'm thinking something kind of like that. And this will be kind of our basic section, if you will. Now, out of curiosity, let's take a look and see how endstone would look here as a floor. Nope. That's too much. Oh, wow, it breaks real fast. Okay. Breaks a lot faster than normal endstone, that's for sure. Didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So maybe what we could do here then is down the middle. Man, I'm going to need so much nether brick for this if this is the design that I go with. Oof. I don't know. But maybe that'll be okay. Maybe we do something like this. And then maybe on the sides we could do like how would light gray stained clay look? It's not horrible. How would it, let's fill it on this side too. How's that look? Oh, and you need to get filled in. There we go. It's not horrible, but I don't particularly like it either. I think we can do better. I'm also really not entirely sold on these purple strips in the floor right here. I think I might change those out as well. I do kind of like the purple on the walls, though. That's not bad. That's not too bad at all. There we go. So we take those out. Maybe we try... How would prismarine look in this color palette? That's not terrible. And white stained clay? That's way too bright. Way too bright. Okay. So not that. Here's a thought. What if we took these out? Let's change this up again. What if we took that out and we did the opposite and put the purple in the floor here, like this, with the prismarine in the walls? How's that look? That might work. How's red stained clay look here, just out of curiosity? Not good. Not good at all. If there was like a purple clay, that would be perfect, but I don't know that there is. At least not I shouldn't say that. I don't know if there's a purple clay in the color that I really am looking for. Okay. And normal clay? What do you look like? Ooh. That's not completely horrible. Okay. we might be onto something here. This, I think... Ooh, we gotta figure out what to do with the ceilings, though. Because the ceiling, I think the ceiling is really what's throwing me off right now. So let's see if we can fix something up there. Find something to put up there. What about just clay? What if we put just more clay up there? Am I out? I am out. Color-wise, though, that's not terrible. What if we did... No, definitely not that. Okay, well, we have a lot of options. Let me go grab a few other blocks to play around with, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, guys, I am back. So, here's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe for the ceiling, we go real simple, and we put some stone bricks up there, right? Because that goes really nicely with the netherrack, actually, especially since it's kind of that subdued, darker gray, since we don't have any real, lighting up here. Maybe here, we bring a little bit more of the nether brick across like that. I think that'll look pretty good. And then we could maybe... do something like this with the nether brick as well. So we could get kind of a decorative circle shape type thing going here, which I think would look really cool. And then we'd put nether brick there as well. That might actually turn out pretty cool. Something like this, and then in the center, I think those purple blocks might be the way to go. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I do kind of want to try out a couple other things, though. So, obsidian, I'm thinking back there we put one. Oh. Never want to misplace obsidian. And then we put one there as well. And that'll just kind of keep the portal looking good. How does dark oak look with this? Not good. Not good at all. Okay. So let's change that out. We don't want to use dark oak. We could try maybe... Let's fill these in. I think I am definitely... sold on that kind of design for... Oh, come on now. There we go. For these little side bits, I think I am definitely sold on this part at least. I think that looks really good. How would it look? Here's a question. What if we were to put the purple back a block? Like that. Oh, and then you know what we could do? This would be kind of cool. We could take some iron bars and we could put that right in front of it like that. So you just kind of get just a hint of the purple. That actually looks... Ooh, I like it. I like it. Just a little bit like that. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. So we get this going. Just enough that it's back there. And then... I don't particularly want to use, like, purple here. I think that would really be just too much. So maybe what we'll do here is down the center we could do stone brick. The other really nice thing about that, too, is that stone brick is a material that I've got just insane amounts of. So I'm never going to go, and I can get more, especially with the beacon mine that I have. Like, I can get insane amounts of stone brick without a huge amount of effort. And that's always a good thing when you're talking a nether portal design, like, or a nether tunnel design, because this is basically going to be what gets used throughout the entire nether system, is this kind of design right here. Now, as far as lighting goes, would we even want to put torches up? I don't think so. I don't think I like the torches. I think I liked it better when it was a little bit dark and kind of spooky. I think that looks better. We could also maybe consider something like this as well, just to give us a little bit more definition in the roof. I'm getting like oh, what is that? That's definitely not what I wanted. There we go. Just a little bit there. Okay, that's pretty good. And then maybe here, we could go back to the nether brick in strips. That way it kind of lines up. Oh, except it wouldn't line up. It would look really kind of derp, wouldn't it? So maybe we would go, let's see, here's our other platforms. So what if we go like this? We put nether brick, and then we'd put nether brick stairs kind of coming out like this, like so. How's that look? Yeah, I don't really care for that either. Let me play around with the floor for a little bit, guys. I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, I am back, and I think I've got a design worked out. This is kind of what I'm thinking right here. So we go with something like this, and this will do a few things for us. It greatly limits the amount of spawnable places for mobs. So we shouldn't have too many pigmen. I think the only place they could actually spawn would be here, 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 and here. That's pretty limited. We could even completely remove that if we put down slabs like this. Which, actually, I kind of like that a little bit better. Doing something like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Then maybe what we would do... No, you know what? I need to stop changing this. I need to stop changing it. If I keep messing around with it, I'm never actually going to come up with a design, and I will never actually build the nether tunnel. I need to stop changing things and just go with what I've got. Okay, so let's put these back before I get carried away. Come here, you. You go there. You go there. You go there. Anyway, so this is what I got. So we got our stone brick strip kind of down the middle like this. We've got the nether brick on the side with the purple block hiding behind the iron fence. This part I'm not entirely sure on. We could, if I'm going to do lighting, this is what I would do for lighting, is a redstone lamp, and we would do this every other pillar. So there'd be one here, there'd be one about here or so, about here, you know, all the way down. So that's one way that we could do it. I also need to come up with kind of an entranceway design, and I think basically what I would do is just kind of take this and, I don't know, I'd figure something out. I don't really like, though, that this is 4, and these are 3 between the pillars. So maybe I'll have to change this up a little bit. I don't know. I do know that I am definitely out of time for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think about the nether portal or the nether tunnel design or whatever you want to think, whatever you want to call it. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the matter. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.